15th annual RBC GranFondo Whistler.
And thus my big adventure begins. 150 kilometers with over 3,000 meters of climbing on a Brompton. It is pitch dark right now. I can barely see anything. So we're gonna go just make it safely out of Stanley Park. Alright, we're on the Lionsgate Bridge. And already there are people here cheering. So let's see what they're doing. As you start to get a taste of what car-free the Whistler actually means. And it's an amazing experience every time as the sun is starting to rise over there. We get to enjoy this really nice descent into the North Shore. And we were quickly greeted by gradients in Taylor Way. And right now we're riding as 550 Forte riders headed towards the bonus part of the Forte course, which is Cypress, of just under 20 miles, but 2,600 feet of elevation. This was the climbiest part of the course, and the gradients pick up right after you pass here, the pop-up village, and I highly recommend this to anyone visiting Vancouver, as less than halfway up you get greeted with these amazing views at the Cypress lookout. So after spending some time filming here, I'm definitely at the back of the pack. So let's see how many places I can catch up. On your left. On your left. On your left. On your left. Alright, 500 feet left. We got a little bit of a crew. How you guys doing?
Amazing.
Amazing. Yeah. Yeah, this is a great day for Cypress. Last time I was here was way hotter than this. So that main Cypress climbing segment took me about 50 minutes minus a filming break in the middle. And then there's this nice flat section with some pretty cool views as you make it to the ski resort, as they have set up there a timing chip as well as a small rest stop. They had more than I expected. I was just expecting water, but they had a bit of food as well. So took a bit of that, but I'm pretty well stocked. I went sort of overkill after my experience last time. So now we do the descent. I'm gonna get passed by everybody's. And the question I get asked a lot, what does it feel like descending a mountain pass on our Brompton? Surprisingly stable, but I'm definitely not gonna be breaking any speed records, as I'm definitely just enjoying the views and taking it super easy, making it down to the bottom. So now we're joined up with the main fondo again, and there's a lot of people. So now this is where the fun begins. As that's what it's all about, as we're just here riding in this literal cycle highway, all while enjoying some of the most beautiful views the Pacific Northwest has to offer while riding on a bicycle. And having fun is also the reason why I chose to ride my Brompton this year. I deeply enjoy challenges and climbing, and I figured you can either ride this course faster or make it harder, and you know which option I chose. So this is my Brompton T-Line 12 speed, which you can learn all about on my channel, but let's get on with the ride. And to my benefit, this year there's 5 rest stops compared to 4 when I did it in 2022, and it wasn't up a giant steep hill. So getting that crucial water that I need, and time to do the thing that you've all been waiting for. Banana review, let's go. Alright, 10 out of 10. That's nice. 33 miles, 3,500 feet. Feeling really good. Still pretty cool right now. And yeah, definitely within the masses of people. In which there is always one. That is a person with a single wheel, a unicycle here on the right. That is just amazing. I didn't get to catch him or his name, but if you know how he did, let me know in the comments below. We're here on another good climbing portion now. A lot of people are riding up this hill. On your left. 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 There's a big group behind me, and we're all just having fun. Or at least I was, as definitely one of my favorite parts of this ride is just the vibes with all the people around you and the people that you meet, and including Alex here with the fun duck helmet. And I want to tell a story because as I often do as a smaller, lighter rider, I yo-yo with people, and especially with my 16-inch wheels this year, I'm even slower on the descents. So Alex and I was just going back and forth, but then he decided to come up to me and ask specifically, do you want cover? Which took me by surprise a bit, but thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. So we're approaching the Furry Creek Calm. It's one of the more hilly sections of the course, and let's just go for it. Good work, good work. And this is the only climb on the course where you'll note there will be a large group of people regrouping afterwards just to point out its steepness. And then you get your well-earned descent with fantastic views, which there are very many, and we then end up at the Britannia Beach rest stops. And this was my favorite rest stop by far, mainly due to the backdrop, and it's my first time ever just coming to this area in general. There's a waffle station, so let's check this out. Can I have a waffle? Alright. Thank you so much. And they have bananas too. Thank you. Waffle review. Let's try it. 10 out of 10. Nice. I didn't expect to be able to eat a full waffle here. Hey, we have Becky here from Seattle. How's your ride?
Really good. It's my first time and the views are awesome. Yeah, I'm not really a road cyclist, more like urban, so...
Oh, but you're still enjoying this? How do you feel?
So the descents are really nice. Like,
yeah, no
good
cars,
grade,
no
yeah,
cars.
yeah, and really good views on every descent.
Hey, so that was the most scenic rest stop by far. It's about 53 miles in, 4,900 feet, feeling really good. So we're just gonna keep going here. We're now at Britannia Creek and some more to go to Squamish. Nice tunes. And the hits just keep on coming, as this ride really can be described as just hills all throughout. My Garmin listed that in the course total that there's about 25 different inclines, with probably half a dozen that will be super memorable. The Sea to Sky Gondola, a popular tourist spot right here. And then followed right by one of the most popular hikes in the area, the Chief. Definitely worth checking it out as you now enter into Squamish, which is really nice because in this area there's always people cheering you on. And then following that, there's this long stretch of sort of a flat reprieve, which will be very needed for what comes ahead. So, from here is sort of a slog. Garmin here reads 4.8 miles of 1,100 feet. So definitely some sustained gradients now. On your left. And if any of you are curious what that buzzy noise is, because I did get asked this on the ride, it is not a motor. It's actually an internal gear hub that the Bromptons use, the Sturmey Archer. And then this rest stop is really well placed, just about halfway through the climb. Oh, there's Sherry. Good to see you. Oh.
Climb Cypress with that?
Yes, yes. So without a doubt, the highlight of this ride and really what keeps me going with this channel is just meeting all of you in person, realizing that I have also followers in Canada as well. It was really neat. Each of you coming up, I always pass out stickers, so if you ever see me on a future ride, definitely reach out. And don't forget to
comment, like, subscribe.
So we finished that rest stop there when we were averting catastrophe, as my gel sort of pre-opened and then everything got sticky. So luckily there's a lot of water to just douse everything. I should be okay now. The sun is now starting to finally come out, and same as last time, this is where people ride really quiet as they're all just climbing along. You guys got this. Let's go. We're making it through these climbs, almost 1 km-ish to the next rest stop. So this is a salt shed stop, and then near the end of the ride, the rest stops get a bit closer. So the next one is actually 10 miles. So I don't think I need too long of a stop here. I still got enough supplies to get me to the final one, and then just go from there. This is definitely my hardest ride on the Brompton by far. I've done a 100-mile ride, but that was only about 4,000 feet. So this is a good bit hillier, but legs feel really good. Nothing's wrong, and still pedaling. So I'm really excited for what I can do next. Look at the views here. The views here is one of my favorites on the whole course. My Garmin right now reads about 32 degrees Celsius. It doesn't feel that hot, I think because of the headwinds right now, but that's hotter than I thought. So it's cooking. This is where I'm starting to feel it. It's getting hot, and my gut doesn't really want to take too much food. I think I took in enough carbs to last me, but yeah, this is the time to work. Luckily the whole ride wasn't like this. And this is definitely something I've learned as a cyclist, is that every long ride there's going to be ups and downs, and when you're in the down part, just focus on moving forward and turning over those pedals. Made it here to the last rest stop, and just in time because my one bottle strategy is barely holding on. I have maybe just a few swigs left. More bananas. Bananas, all good this year. Every single stop, primo. And yeah, it's good. It's feel really well supported. And something I of course want to show off at every rest stop is the kickstand mode. So you can just leave it anywhere, holds up by itself. Really easy. So the first couple miles after a rest stop definitely feels the most awkward in the legs, but you settle into it. As of course there's some more climbing to do. Good news is that you're almost there to the end, and yeah, these longer segments of climbs definitely get a lot shorter once you get closer to the finish line. So just need to work it through and make our way on top. I'm just holding on now, soft pedaling ish to the end. Not gonna go too ham, stir anything up, but these views and majority of the climbing's over now, so we're golden. Let's make it to Whistler. Definitely couldn't have happened without all the help of these construction workers and traffic crew that all throughout the route, especially here as it gets more busy, just directing cars and making sure cyclists get through safely. The systems are coming back. The excitement is growing now. Let's make it there. Oh, and it's flat. I'm happy about this flat for once. As you round the final bend, specifically saying Whistler Village, you know that you're very close to the end. As up here there's this bridge with a lot of spectators sometimes looking down, and you're moments away from your epic ride coming to an end. Oh, I waited so long for this.
Congratulations.
Alright, thank you. Alright, here it is. It is really heavy. And we did it, Forte on the Brompton. Final stats I got here. 96.58 miles, 6.5 hours, 14.69 miles per hour. And well, pretty much all that was solo, so pretty good. Top reason to do this ride is that this thing is so heavy and chunky. This is like at least like, I don't know, like a pound and something. And just to give you a scale of what this 6,000 cyclist finish line looks like, these are all the bikes parked in the back, and then as well as a celebration plaza with food and drink for all the participants. Last thing I'm going to show you is me folding up this Brompton, how small it gets, and let me know in the comments below, what challenge should I try next? Did you see me on the ride? What did you think? Would you ride this next year? Whatever you want about this ride, let me know. It was a huge blast doing it on this Brompton, and here it is all folded up, ready to go home, and I'll see you all in the next video.